Hi, this is Shelly. Nice to meet you. Um, and if we haven't met yet, welcome to my channel. This is my third video, and hopefully I won't be as nervous because I got my buddy Tyler here, who is funny, and he's a riot. And I thought all of you would just love him. He's my caregiver's husband, so he also takes care of me too. And I put him through hell. He can tell you about it. He had to call the ambulance on my phone, and he told me not to ever do that to him again. And I'm like, yeah, Tyler, like I got control of it. Sure, dude. Yeah, I got it. So, do you want to talk about what happened a little bit?
Yeah, it was, because me and my wife hadn't experienced one of those those episodes, as we call them, but it was just different for me. I've never called 911, and then, my wife had gone, I think, home, I'm not sure where she was, but when the paramedics came, I was able to tell them that, yes, she has Parkinson's and MS and valley fever, because she hasn't, I don't know, mentioned much about that, but she does carry that, because
Yeah.
she grew up in Porterville and over in the valley,
Yeah.
so that'll be something we'll get into. But just to have the paramedics and be able to tell them, and then we were able to show them what meds she took, because at this point it was just time for her to go, and to the hospital. Unfortunately, we never want to get to that point, but we've learned over a couple of times that, this is what's best for Shelly, and then her significant other gets her back, or we get her back, and she's good to go. Because the thing I can say about this lady is she's tough as nails, and she's just got the heart of just the biggest heart too. I got like some adjectives I came up with for her. She's loving, she's caring, she's giving. She'll loan you your car. She'll do anything for you, and she's just so down to earth too. That's what's best. Because I want to tell you how we met. This might make you laugh, but we do yard sales. We live where we live, in a kind of small mobile home park. But she came over in her Jazzy. It's not a wheelchair, so don't ever say you're in a wheelchair. You're in a Jazzy that goes fast, okay? 'Cause she can go fast. And she came over, and a neighbor of ours had given some wigs to sell, and we were selling wigs. And that's how we met Shelly with her caretaker. She bought some wigs, and then she gave us some to sell. Well, obviously she doesn't need wigs. Look at this beautiful hair. So
It's a wig.
this is my Shell, and I'm really proud to be on this show, and just anything I can do to help her, and love cooking. She loves loaded baked potatoes. Key too is eating. A lot of times she gets low, and she doesn't eat, whether she needs sugar or just a good meal. And then she's had some not so good caretakers, which is very important that you look out for the right caretaker, because a caretaker, when she doesn't like chicken or turkey and they make that for her, that's no good. So but just IHSS is a very good system that the state is providing, whether you're in California. I'm not sure whether it's throughout the United States, but so just keeping Shelly positive, happy, running her just friendship, because I consider her significant other, just like friends. It's not what I really think of as caretaking. It's friendship, whether it's Super Bowl parties or Christmas party, and so it's just been an awesome experience to learn and love her. She's awesome. So I think you might need some candy too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. But truly, if you feel like your caregiver is not taking care of you, I know for me, it was very hard to speak out. Like, I let it go for like 8 months, and she never cooked me anything, and I can't cook anything. I can't get near the food.
Try.
And now you try, yeah, not to do something, he's not just saying that. He's saying it for your own safety. Because, for example, I have a hard time listening, and I'm a little bit hard-headed. So one night I was determined I was going to cook my husband pork chops because that's his favorite thing. And the way my oven is, it doesn't have a safety front where, like, if a pan slides, it has nothing to stop it. So it literally slid. I was sitting in my jazzy onto my lap, and at the last second, I with both of my hands, I flicked the pan up in the air away from my lap, because if it would have landed flat on, I had shorts on, it was bare skin, I would have really been burnt bad, and it took 3 weeks for my hands to heal. So I do say, even as hard-headed people, that we want to keep on doing what we want to do. If your doctor asks you, if they say you can't drive, they take your license, don't drive. It's not worth it. I could go into a story about an elder man. And I'll do this really short, but I think it's a good example. He was told, don't drive anymore, because I don't know if everyone with Parkinson's has this problem, but I know he did and I do. We are nearsighted and farsighted at the same time. But also, because I have multiple sclerosis, I have optic neuritis too. So that's basically those reasons why they took my driver's license, And so this man, he tells his daughter, I'm going to drive anyway. They're not going to tell me what to do. I'm almost 80 years old and I'll do what I want. Well, because he's nearsighted and farsighted, he literally drove his car through the back of his garage. Oh, yeah. Totaled out his car, got a big cut in the head, had to go to the hospital, and he got over 100 stitches in his head. So I guess what I'm saying is, it's not worth it. Even though we so badly want to keep our dignity. And that's one thing, when Tyler was talking about him and his wife, that was another thing I wanted to bring up. You need caregivers. When I met Joni, the first thing she said to me was, I'm going to keep your pride, and I'm going to keep your dignity, Shelly, always. And immediately I knew I had the right caregiver, and that was a year ago. And not only did I get her, but I got him. So I got a 2-for-1 deal, and I'm
sorry,
so
poor
much
Shelly.
happier. I know. And like, we made poor Tyler put my toilet in, because I had a toilet that I kept falling off of. I could not balance, so we put a new one in. Actually, he did it twice. He did it twice, didn't you, Tyler? Because he put the first toilet in, and it was brand new, and it had a crack at the bottom of it, and it was leaking. And then, so it took him how long, Tyler?
Oh, we had a good couple hours in, and
yeah,
we weren't going to patch it, so we just went and got a new one. It was actually better and fit in, and I'm a kind of the handyman around the park, and so I've done some things like the hot water heater that was a little pain in, the rear, but you know what? I like it. I have pride for the work I do, and just being here for Shelly,
and it's so much safer for me.
Mm-hmm.
And caregivers are not required to do things like that, just to let you know, under IHSS rules. But he doesn't work for IHSS, his wife does, so he will do those things for me, which I'm so grateful, because I haven't failed not one time since he put in that toilet. So, but don't be afraid to ask and have a voice. I know for me, it took a long time. Like, I would let things just go because I didn't want to make any trouble because I'm sick and I'd rather have somebody there, even if they did nothing for me, than have nobody. And that's the way I felt. And I went like that. And I was so very neglected. I was dirty. My hair was a mess. I was a mess. My house was a mess. And Joni came in and she said, you know, Shelly, this is not right. This is not right. You have rights. The state pays for you to be taken care of. And when the first thing, she made sure that I got a shower. You know, I have a special shower in my bathtub. And with my Jazzy, the arms come up. If you have one, you know this. And you could just slide right onto your shower chair. And it's very safe. And they also put bars in my bathroom to make it double safe. And the next thing that was so wonderful and great she did for me, I hadn't been to a beautician in I don't know how many years.
No lies, you look beautiful.
Thank you. But that meant so much to me. I couldn't wait to show everyone pictures of my new hairdo. And she took me to her salon. I got my hair cut. Actually, her and some friends in the mobile home park sent different pictures of hairstyles because I had no idea. Because I just put my hair up and I ignored it. And until she came along. And so now I actually do wear my own hair. This is not, but my hair is red, and maybe next week I'll do my own hair.
She's beautiful any way you get her.
See how sweet he is? That's why it makes me happy.
It's just,
but you deserve, everybody deserves to be treated with dignity and pride and as a human being. And what Tyler brings to me, and you'll find out all the different caregivers, they bring their own special to you. And he's never serious about anything, see? So I could just come out of a horrible procedure. I'll be crying in pain, and I got him, and I look at him, or he says something.
Like what? Is Shelly off your meds again
yes.
today?
So, yes. So last night he was trying to get me, you know. So he goes, Shelly, are you off your meds? And I go, well, I wouldn't be off my meds, Tyler, if you didn't take them off. Of course, he did not, but I got him back. I won. I'm a winner. I beat you.
That's why we love my Shelly.
And so we're pals. We're total pals. And I love his wife like a sister. I mean, she means so very much to me. And I want all of you to know that you will mean just as much for me. I'm not making any money off this podcast. I don't care about that.
It's about learning and living and loving.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
LLL.
Exactly. And it's about, I want to learn from you guys, especially about Parkinson's, because the doctors really don't explain that much to you. And I'm still, like, oh, well, this really sucks, It's like, I was kind of used to having MS, and I pretty much knew what was going on in my body, but the Parkinson's, it's such a different deal, and that's why we invite all people with any type of neurological disease, because they're all different. So, anyway, we just want to say we love you all very much.
Come join again.
Yes, please come every week.
Here.
We will be here for you. And I will have more guests, and we'll have Tyler again. And of course, Joni is always working behind the scenes to get back to everyone And anyone...
And so is Billy, our producer. We got put a prop out to him. He does a great job.
Yes, and he's learning.
He's learning. He's doing a great job. So
he's never done this before, so we may have some issues.
He's killing
still,
it.
but
be patient with us.
Yes, please be patient, because we're gonna get better and better. We promise. And you guys are who is the most important to us, and we're really doing this to help people. And I will go into this in my next episode. But my son was killed at the age of 18, which was an unlivable experience. So what I'm doing now, I feel like my podcast is honoring him. Because if he's seen me doing this and trying to help
say,
people,
"Yay, Mom."
Yes, he would. Yeah, he so would. And so, because he was such a loving, giving, caring person, I want to be all that. I want to be all of that and more.
She is all that.
And I also want to do a shout out to my son, Alan. He is such a great support to me. It'd be really hard to do it without him. But anyway, love you all. See you next week. But
have a good night.
Peace. Bye.
Oh, we killed it.